Today, we're going to learn how to create a risograph style in screen printing. Risograph, or riso, is a technique where each colour is printed separately, layer by layer, with slightly imperfect registration, giving a distinct texture and handmade look. I began by sketching out a portrait that I would then use as a stencil. I've kept the portrait simple, using bold shapes and minimal details, so it prints clearly and really suits the layered, slightly unpredictable nature of risograph. I then used a knife to cut out a stencil, carefully keeping all of the pieces intact, so that I could use both the negative and positive sides of the stencil later. I then taped up the screen to stop the ink from going in areas that I didn't want it to go. Next, I lined up the stencil by using the negative to help place where the positive would go. After that, I inked up the screen and used the first print to stick the stencil to the screen. I then made several prints using the stencil, keeping the squeegee at a 45-degree angle to ensure the ink transferred smoothly. To print the next colour, I needed to remove the stencil from the screen, wash the screen, and then reapply the stencil. I then placed my print slightly off the registration to create the characteristic risograph effect when printing the next colour. Because I had multiple copies of the first print, I chose to make another print using the negative side of the stencil so that the next layers would print the opposite colours. This meant lining up the negative over the already printed area, slightly off the registration, to create the characteristic risograph effect. This process demonstrates how risograph printing can be used in classrooms to teach layering, registration, and creative decision-making through hands-on experimentation with colour and form. Like and subscribe for more teaching ideas and creative processes.